Hello and welcome to another video. Today, I'm going to be doing some kind of sketch. So it's a lot different from taking materials and putting them together to make something else. Going to be sketching. Okay, so what you see on screen right now is a picture that I took of all the items I'm going to be using to kind of make this drawing. So it's going to be one of those still life drawings, you know, when it's like a bowl of fruit and whatnot. So I wanted to do these crime scene with like some kitchen items. So we got the main guy who's dead. He's got candy coming out of it. We got two police officers, one that's, you know, disappointed that someone's dead, and the other one feeling sad for the people over on the left. You know, you got the salt and pepper, they're crying, this is their family. And then the other ones, like the frosting, you can't really see, but it's a guy under an umbrella crying. Because, you know, in the movies, when it's sad, it cries. It's the sky. And then the tea box is kind of like one of those barriers that they have people behind so they don't come stepping in on the crime scene and whatnot. So that's what I'm going to be doing on this. So this is my journal. This is a blank page on the back, you know. So, and because of the way I shot this, I'm going to have it like a landscape. And the first step that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to, how do I do it? Okay, yeah, I know how I want to do this. Basically, taking the picture and putting it here so that the jar, the very bottom of it, or whatever, bottom of it is to the very right, and then the salt and pepper are to the very right. This is left. Oh my gosh. Well, you understand. I'm going to try and fill up the entire page to where the police officers are at the very top, and then there's like a little space at the bottom as like the ground and whatnot. And then I'll of course draw the line to where it looks like it's on a table and whatnot. So with this picture, I don't really think there's a lot of shadow compared to a lot of still life. So I'm gonna have to go a little more with texture. So, yeah, first step, I'm going to be doing a light sketch of all the shapes of them. And then I'll cut back and tell you the next step that I'm gonna be taking. So without further ado, see this is action, and let's go! here's our stopping point where I got the main structure of roughly where all the items are, and I got them little faces on already. So I kind of started working on the T-box already. You could see that I have like a little bit of the top shaded. So the way I'm doing this is kind of like by layers, whatnot. So I'm going to start with like one object first, get that completely to almost done before I move on to another object. And what I'm kind of doing is like, what is it? I don't know what the word is. It's such an easy word. Comparing. There it is. Comparing the lighting with the other sides and along with the colorness. Because like you can see with the T-box it's green, and there's also like parts of it where it kind of fades into a darker green. So I'm just kind of imagining what it would look like if it was black and white. Hence what we're doing right here, making it black and white. So I have a little bit of where the light hits the box, the top where it comes in between the frosting thing and the pepper and salt. So it kind of comes in, and then there's shadow forming behind the pepper. Now I'm kind of doing this side where the lid is. Now I'm not going to be like putting the words down. I'm just going to have like the shapes of it. That's about as much as I'm going to do. So, no Irish breakfast here. Wait, isn't that tea? Oh, it is tea. Yeah, it's pure black tea. Okay. I knew it. So yeah. So I'm starting off with probably like the boxes first before I start going on with the glass objects, because those are harder, you know. So yeah. Also, I might like be grabbing tissue. Blah. If you've ever done any shading or whatnot, then you know like to use a tissue or one of those blender tools to kind of smear the lines a little bit to look not liney. Oh, that's such a bad wording for it, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like you don't see the markings of your pencil or pen. No, just pencil. You can't really do this with a pen. Fart. Sorry. So yeah, I might be doing that later to like blend some of the lines. Since I don't really have a blending tool, I normally take like a dull pencil like this or something that hasn't been sharpened in a while, and I wrap the tissue around the point a couple of times so it doesn't like tear through, and I can just color it like one of those blending tools. Fun. Yep. So, going on with the next step. And of course, I'll try and stop it whenever I'm doing the glass to give you some tips on that. But to be honest, it's been such a long time since I've done Still Life, so we'll just see how this goes. Without further ado, let's speed this process up so you can see it in action. Let's go! Okay, now that I'm done with all the ones that aren't glass, we're going to be looking at the ones that are made out of glass. So, I'm looking at my picture that I took, and it'll probably be on screen now too, as well. Probably like the entire time or something, I don't know. But basically, the main thing that I keep in mind is that all the parts that have glare on it are white. So that means that, I can't make anything whiter than white. So everything else is going to have to be darker than the glare. So I'm going to have to, like, color the entire thing. That, or if there's, like, something that's white in there, then, you know, thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to lightly, just, like, draw or kind of, like, line all the areas that have different shade or anything like that. I'm going to lightly do that so that I could barely see it, and so it's easy to erase any lines that somehow need to be lighter than the lines I'm already going to be making. So, yeah. And this jar is going to be a challenge because I have to somehow draw the hearts that are coming out. I might just do like some kind of blur or something. I honestly don't really want to draw them, but we'll see how it goes. I might draw like a few and then color the rest. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Okay, so now that you know what I'm going to do, I'm going to speed this process so you can see it in action. Let's go! I am proud to say I am officially done with this drawing, and I'm proud of it. I thought it really came out good, and I didn't put too much stuff to where I would start rushing at the end. And just want to say, for some reason the tea box came out extremely better than the rest, but I also think that my glass jar came out really good. And I decided to not put any of the hearts in there for some reason, because it's like a main portion of the storytelling, but it's fine, it's fine. So, yeah. That's it. And I got nothing else to say, so I'll just end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and have a nice day. Bye!